So in about 2 weeks from now, I am taking my trusty Volvo on a bit of a road trip. And unfortunately, I have some problems that I need to sort out first. And actually, the first one of those problems is kind of serious. I've had the limp mode come on in this car. I've had a total loss of power and some weird warning lights on the dash. And I actually think that that is our culprit. So we're going to fix that first. It's out. That is not fun. We're going to clean that CEM, but I also want to clean the throttle body here and also the MAF sensor, because I think those might be related to the problems we have relating to putting my foot down and basically getting nothing. So I think that sensor or something along the line might be bad. I've not actually plugged the car in, which would be a good place to start, but unfortunately I don't have a VIDAR, which is what you need to basically read Volvos. Very, very stupid in my opinion. I don't know why the OEM OBD2 port doesn't work, but oh well. I will have to probably invest in one of those because of the amount of problems I have with this car. But we're gonna try cleaning those two things first. So I should be able to get my cleaner in there quite easily to clean the MAF, which is just over there. But cleaning our throttle body sensor over here might be a bit more challenging because it's pointing down, which means getting something in to clean it might be a bit more tricky, but I'll figure something out. I have just made a very, very interesting discovery. You can see quite clearly that there is oil residue, and if I stick my finger in there, it's quite oily in there as well, which indicates that my PCV system is actually gone. And that would really explain a lot of things, because I'm having to top up oil quite often. I am maybe a little bit down on power, not noticeable, but it would also explain why the engine is not too healthy and I'm getting all these warning lights. So it's something I'm gonna have to really fix in the coming future. But for now, we're gonna crack on and try and take this throttle body off, or try and clean it as it is. As you would have just have seen, that is not going to work. I just can't get the spray in at the right angle to actually clean it, which is annoying, but I've uncovered an issue which I know I need to fix. We're going to now concentrate on cleaning that CEM for now. I would seriously recommend to anyone trying to do this, getting this pipe back onto the throttle body is really difficult. It requires a lot of patience, and I've got a few injuries in the process, but we're going to put that back on, and then we'll get to clean this. We are going to turn our attention now to the CEM, and I have got some contact cleaner. I'm just going to clean up these contacts, and hopefully that will mean that we no longer have electrical gremlins. To be honest, I have actually done this clean before and it did work temporarily, but I'm going to be doing it again just because I want to be doubly safe and sure. I'm going to use an old toothbrush and just give the contacts themselves a good scrub, just to get any loose debris off. I can't see any corrosion on the contacts, which I guess is a good thing, but we'll do this and see if that makes a difference. I've also tested all of these fuses and they're all fine as well, so that's good. Okay, this has dried now, so we're going to put it back where it belongs, which hopefully shouldn't be too hard. I think before I actually go ahead and put all of this back, I'm going to give these connectors themselves a good clean too with the contact spray as well. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll install the CEM back where it belongs. I gave the contacts a good clean, then started installing the CEM back, which was fun. This is bloody difficult. I'm never doing that again, but I'll probably have to at some point. Right, I've connected the battery back up. I don't know why, but I always get so nervous after I've done things like this, but all right. No problems. The light has gone away for now. We'll see if it comes back or not. I'm hoping that it doesn't. So for now, this car is road trip ready. Well, it seems I've spoken too soon, because not only have I got that dreaded reduced performance light on, I also have developed a new problem with this car, which I shall show you now. Okay, so I'm getting a very strange knocking sound, which I shall try and recreate. You may be able to hear that. And initially I thought that the sound was something loose behind all these trims, so I've taken them all out, as you can see, but nothing seems to be amiss, which is actually really worrying, because that means the problem is with the suspension down there. So we're going to take the wheel off, get the car up in the air, and see what is what. So wheel is off, and I've had a little look, and it's not good news. I'll start with the easier thing to fix, which is that drop link. You can see it's come loose compared to that one, so I'll just tighten that back up and hopefully that should be okay. The real problem is this. That is why it's rattling. That is not good. I don't know why this has come so loose. It's really weird. Oh, okay. That should be fine. I think what I'm going to do is get these two bolts off first, and then we can take the shock off from underneath. I suspect this bolt might have some Loctite on it at the bottom. So we'll start with these two at the top. Okay, that was worryingly loose. Okay, that's one. Oh, okay, this one is a lot tighter, which is good and bad, because I do not want to round it. Whew, that is really tight. Obviously, these bolts have got some thread locker on them, so they're not always going to be easy. Oh, okay. Right, that is going to require some working, because I'm probably going to snap it. There it is. That is the other bolt. Took a bit of a while to get it out, but it's actually seized to the part of the casting that's broken off, so I'm going to have to figure out a way of getting that off. We're going to focus now on that bottom bolt and actually just take the shock out, so let's do that. It's times like this where I wished I lived in a sunny part of the world. Oh. The good thing is I will be able to just get away with replacing this top mount, because the shock itself, it's a bit slow, but it does return, so we'll be able to just get away without having to replace the whole thing, I'm hoping. It's been a few days now, and we've actually got all the parts we need. We have our new top mount over here. We've got a new bump stop and a new cover as well, because the ones on my current one are absolutely finished. So we need to get this in there on the other side. You can see quite clearly that this bump stop, I think it's a bump stop, has absolutely had it right there. So it's a good thing we've got a new one. Let's disassemble this and get our new one on. Okay, one shock absorber. Unfortunately, that bolt that was stuck to the top mount I couldn't separate, so I've just bought new bolts, which should be a lot easier to install. We're in, officially. Just need to torque everything up now and we should be good to go. We are finally in. New top mount in. I did give this area a bit of a scrub down with a wire brush. It was a bit rusty, but everything is torqued up so we can put the wheel back on and see if we have a horrible rattling. Let's hope we don't. In order to fix that annoying reduced engine performance light I've come to the specialists, so let's see what they say. I've dropped the car off to IV Services in Hertfordshire for a diagnosis, and the news wasn't good. I knew this car was quite bad, but this is every fault that this car has. There is a second page. There. That is not good. We have plenty that we will need to fix at some point. I'm not going to worry about it now because we are off to Wales and hopefully this car makes it there. That is shocking. Absolutely shocking. That is what we're climbing, and this car has finally made it without any problems. Let's see how long that lasts. It is a lovely day, and we on our way up to the top of Snowdon, which is somewhere over there. But look at this view already. We've only climbed for about 5 minutes. We already had our first casualty as well. Let's keep going.
I hate this car.
I know it's a little bit dark out, but the trusty Volvo has finally made it back from that grueling road trip. We did have a bit of an issue. The car did go dead for a second, but it was all good in the end. Once again, this car has proved to be a reliable steed. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe because there is So much we still need to do. I feel like I say that in every video, but thanks for watching.